All right.
Oh,
Let me
this meeting is being recorded.
switch
Okay.
my select this. Eat Studio. All right, Lauren, I'll talk to you in a minute. um, all right. Now we're officially started. Hold on. Let's get the theme music for this week.
Oh, sweet.
It's Brandy.
This is Brandy?
Yeah.
Nice. I'm with it.
Yeah.
It's Yo-Yo Radio after hours.
Radio Yo-Yo After Hours. Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to use this for a freestyle if I competed,
That would be
but
sweet.
I don't compete, so I
Yeah,
don't have
there's
any here. It would be a good song.
what's his name? Who's the kid? He's Japanese. Kento. You know him?
Yes.
Yeah, he did a freestyle to like an Omarion song.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
More people need to use that kind of music. It works
I
really
know.
well, and the tempo
Yeah.
is the correct. It's the correct speed for most people's yo-yoing.
Yeah, yeah.
So you had Popeyes for dinner?
I did, yeah.
What'd you
I had
get?
popcorn shrimp.
Popcorn shrimp? I've never had their shrimp. Are they
The shrimp's
good?
good. The butterfly shrimp's probably better. I probably should have gotten that. But I mean, yeah, it's pretty typical popcorn shrimp. It's kind of a hard thing to fuck up. They didn't really blow it out of the water.
Yeah. Do you dip
Yeah.
it in blackened ranch? Or
I
what's your
usually do get
sauce?
blackened ranch.
That's
I
the
was just
best
using the
sauce, dude.
cocktail sauce. Blackened ranch is that's my favorite.
It's so
But
good.
I asked for it today and he gave me just regular ranch instead. And I was just like,
What?
God damn it. Yeah,
That's incredibly upsetting.
I know.
That it's completely different condiment.
Yeah. And the sweet heat sauce too is a big one. I like that.
Sweet heat. I haven't tried that one. I like the Mardi Gras mustard. That one's
Oh, I
good.
don't think I've had that.
Yeah, you gotta try it. I love Popeyes. We had since we were watching the football game today, we made Lauren made bean dip, which was
Oh,
incredible. I've never
nice.
had bean dip, but it was like really fucking good, cheesy bean dip. And I made
Ooh,
guacamole,
yeah.
and we had jalapeno poppers as well.
Nice.
It was a
Sick.
nice spread.
Yeah, football food.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
very fun.
I've had like the what's it, like the Fritos bean dip that they sell in like a tin can
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
thing. Yeah.
same idea.
Yeah.
I've never had that, but I imagine this was better because it was like
Yes.
warm and cheesy. It was super cheesy. It was just cheese and refried beans and
Nice.
another type of cheese. And it was super good. Um, and then we played darts all day too. Have you ever played darts?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's so
Yeah.
much fun. I got a
I
dartboard for my house.
I have a friend that I used to go drinking with, and he's like a very competitive, like kind of like jock guy,
Yeah,
and he would always want to play darts with me. And our record all time is probably like 150 to like two. Like I
wow.
just always lose. Darts is like I don't know. There's something about it. There's something about darts where it's like it feels like I just can't get better at it. I have some weird block.
Yeah, it's definitely hard. I'm
Yeah,
showing improvement, but I'm sure I'll hit a point where it's just like this is how good I am at this, and then
yeah,
I don't know how you get incredibly consistent at it. It's so hard,
yeah,
but it is very
yeah.
fun.
It's like I don't know if I have like the arm strength, dexterity to like
Yeah,
accurately. Yeah, I'm pretty fucking bad.
it's muscle memory, I'm sure too, just like
Yeah,
yo-yoing.
that's true.
But yeah, so we played a lot of darts. Off the bat, I gotta before we get into anything, plug the titanium dunk because the pre-sale is live now on my website, so you can buy one.
Nice.
Um,
That
they're
looks
selling.
really good.
It's really nice, dude.
Yeah.
They're selling well, and there's one more week of the pre-sale at my website www.jakebullockart.com, and so one more week next Monday, not tomorrow. I will put the order in and then we wait. But yeah, I've just been handling all that. I also just ordered a small run of my new yo-yo, which I'm not going to go into details, but it's a collaboration with Throw Spiral.
Mm,
You know, the guys that make the Kappa. Jamie, who
yeah, yeah,
we
yeah,
had him on the show. Yeah,
yeah.
it's going to be a fun one, dude. I'll tell you about it after the show, but it's going to be a really cool yo-yo. So I only ordered 100 of them. No
Oh,
prototypes. We're not prototyping. I'm just,
whoa.
yeah, I just trust that it's going to be good. So
Yeah.
we'll see. But anyway, got that out of the way. But let's see. I got a new yo-yo in the mail. Have you ever seen one of these?
Um.
The Throw Man. It's in the
No, I haven't seen that.
here. I'll take it out of the box.
At first glance, I thought you were holding up one of those like square yo-yos.
No, I did not get one of those. That would be funny though. No, it looks like this.
Oh, whoa.
So this came out in like 2004 and
Oh,
it
I was gonna say
was
that looks very old.
it was Dave Bazan from Buzzon,
Huh.
but he collaborated with um Baron Davis from the Golden State Warriors. Do you know who that is?
I do know who that is. Yeah. What?
Baron yeah, Baron Davis and Cootie and Chike, the guys who made the Genius, the Kanye documentary.
Whoa.
Yeah, they were like funding this yo-yo project because they wanted like Kanye. All right, before I get too deep into it, but so I guess somehow Dave Bazan had a connection with Baron Davis. So he's like, we should get yo-yoing popular in hip hop culture and get it in like music videos and make it cool. And so Baron Davis got with Cootie and Chike, I think that's how you say his name, their names,
Yeah.
who at the time were just like they had directed some of Kanye's videos and they were just like, you know, hip hop guys.
Yeah.
So they're like, we can get like Paul Yoth and all the guys on Team Buzz on to yo-yo in hip hop music videos and like make it look cool. We can get Mark Montgomery and like, you know, and so we're gonna make this yo-yo that's like a fashion accessory. So this thing, it's just clean white and it has this weird hub on it because
Yeah.
you can take this off and you can invert it into an imperial shape.
Okay.
So it's like reversible. So it was supposed to just be like a very clean, cool looking yo-yo that appealed to, I guess, hip hop people and basketball fans. I don't know. But it obviously never took off. And like I'm pretty sure from what I've heard, like they got all these yo-yos made. They sold some at yo-yo contests, and they even got prototype ones of these that had like argyle patterns all over it, like an all over print. And they were gonna
Oh,
be
okay.
like they were gonna be Kanye's like signature model. So
Whoa.
there's some of them floating around out there. I think Seth Peterson has one. It's like a Kanye
Interesting.
edition. But I think Dave Bazan and Baron Davis got in like, you know, a bad business deal. They were just like, this isn't working. And like Baron
Yeah.
Davis backed out and the other guys backed out and all the money went away. And everyone
Whoa.
probably lost money and it was just a bad situation. But yeah, it says here they made 350 of them. So here's the a link to the Baron Davis official press release at barondavis.com. Let's see if that's still online. Damn it. His website's under maintenance, it says.
Uh,
That would be sick to see the press release from Baron Davis, but it was a
yeah.
cool yo-yo. It plays kind of good. Um, Not great. It's super lightweight. It's like
Yeah.
probably 55 grams or something. It's like way too light,
Hmm.
but it's a little cool piece of history. Um, Came with this little insert that shows you all the pieces. It has like all these spacers and like all this bullshit.
Whoa. Huh.
But Throw-Yo. So it was the company was going to be called Throw-Yo, and the yo-yo was going to be called the Throw Man. So yeah, the Throw-Yo Throw Man, Throw
Huh.
Man Classic. Pretty cool. And the weird part about it is I've told you about that yo-yo, the Gopa, the Japanese yo-yo I like so much.
Oh yeah, they
They're
look
like
pretty
the same.
similar.
They're the same fucking shape.
Whoa,
It's crazy.
huh?
Anyway,
Maybe the
that's
Gopo was trying to appeal to the
to
hip hop community.
hip. Yeah, possibly.
Yeah,
But with Kanye West in the news, I figured I'd pull that one out. Um,
yeah, yeah. It's weird
more
to
annoying.
think back to like the college dropout days.
Yeah, when he was
Uh,
just signing on to yo-yo projects
Yeah,
instead
yeah.
of
Baron Davis. That's crazy.
yeah,
How did I
isn't that
never
funny?
hear about this before?
It was very short-lived.
Huh?
Um, yeah, 2005. Anyway, that's probably the coolest new yo-yo I've gotten in the mail. What have you
Nice.
been playing with lately?
What
SF
have I been
stuff.
playing with? The the Yo-Yo Factory Capital, like with a K.
Oh, it's that's like the 401k shape, right?
Yeah, but it's like wider. It's a
Yeah.
more modern shape, and it's also American made. They so it feels like kind of an older, earlier 2010s kind of Yo-Yo Factory, and that's a whole lot of fun. I got that yo-yo around the same time that I got my nickel plated Markmont. Was it Markmont Classic? But it was like
Yeah. Markmount
7075
Classic.
version that was nickel plated.
Yeah, that's the magnum opus, they call
The
it.
Magnum Opus, yeah.
Hmm.
And they both have kind of like similar shapes. And I was just like, I like this Capital way more. I was playing with it a whole lot more often, so I just ended up selling that Markmont. But
Yeah.
I still to this day haven't really found like a nickel plated yo-yo that I like enough to like actually get a patina or anything.
I know. Me neither, to be I mean, I don't play with the slim dunk often enough. Eventually
Yeah.
my dunk rebound, but now that I have the titanium dunk, I don't even play with the rebound anymore.
Yeah.
So it's hard. I'm sure I'll go back to it eventually, but
Yeah.
I just keep going to the next thing.
Yeah. I am it's upsetting to think that at one point I had a Wooly Markmont. That's one I'd like to have back.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
pretty cool. There was a guy at Chesapeake Yo-Yo contests that was 2 weekends ago who had he had a crazy case. He was from New York. He had a case full of yo-yos, and it was every yo-yo that had the chief rims. You know the chief rims, how it's like
Yeah.
two separate rims.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they've put that rim on a lot of different yo-yos apparently.
Yeah.
Um, and he had one of every single one.
Huh.
So that was cool to see. But also mixed in, he had like some woolly marmots and
Mm.
some canvases and like some of those old Jensen CLYW yo-yos.
Yeah, yeah. That's pretty
So
crazy.
yeah, it was cool to see.
Yeah.
I think his name is Will Chavez. Shout out to Will Chavez. He
Oh,
has
I know that guy. Yeah.
yeah, Chavez,
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah, he has a crazy collection of yo-yos. But I gotta take a piss really quick and then let we can do what's in the box if you want.
All right, cool. I don't know if Jake wants me to fill this dead air or not. Got the Bills Packers on. Bills are winning. Aaron Rodgers sucks this year. He's also a crybaby. He just complains about his teammates all the time. And he's one of those anti-vax weirdos, so I don't like that dude.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers sucks. That's a shame. And then what's his name? The Brett Favre. He's like
Oh
going to
God.
prison forever or whatever because he stole millions of dollars.
Is he going to prison?
I can't see how he wouldn't. I mean,
Well, he's famous and rich.
yeah, I guess you're right. But
Yeah.
still, he like
Yeah.
siphoned whatever he did.
Which for yeah, his daughter is like a new volleyball facility.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts.
Yeah, and that taxi's like, do you think people are gonna find out?
Yeah.
So it's like you know what you're doing is bad. All right.
I loved the Packers growing up,
Oh
and
yeah.
it's a shame. But I live close enough to Philly that I can be an Eagles fan, and it's fun,
Yeah.
especially when they're winning every single game, and
Yeah.
the Phillies are also winning the World Series. It's exciting.
But I think that's tied up now. It's
Is
one
it
and
tied
one.
up?
Yeah, I watched the game last night. I think they lost 2-5.
I'm gonna try to be in Philadelphia. If it comes down to like they only need to win one more game,
Oh
I'm gonna
yeah.
try to take off and go down there and like not watch the game live, but watch it on TV, and just
Yeah,
to
like go
like
to a
be
bar.
just to be there while it's when they
Yeah.
win, if they
Yeah.
win,
That
because
would
I'm
be
sure
insane.
it'll be absolutely nuts.
Yeah,
And I
people
I missed it
climbing up
when
already greased up poles.
I wanted to go when the Eagles won the Super Bowl, and I had other shit going on, but
Yeah.
they'll probably win this year, hopefully, God willing.
Hopefully.
That would
Yeah,
be
no one wants
insane.
the
A
Astros to win.
a World Series and a Super Bowl in one year. I wonder if any other city has ever done that. I don't know enough about sports, but
Interesting. I don't maybe the Patriots and Red Sox?
that's possible. That sounds
Yeah.
possible. I
Yeah.
wonder, but in NFL, no one's ever gone undefeated the entire season, right?
I think the Dolphins did
And then they
back
won
in
the
like the
Super Bowl.
70s. Yeah, I think so.
That makes sense. I was
Yeah.
wondering because
Yeah.
that could happen this year with the Eagles, so that would be pretty
Yeah.
insane.
It's a big thing every time an undefeated team loses. It's a big thing. Like all those players from that team on the Dolphins, they like pop champagne and like
Yeah,
yeah.
that's sick.
But yeah. The box. Are you pulling up Roddy Rich?
Yes, sir. When you hear the squeaks, you know what time it is.
Yeah.
At the box. All right, we got the box going here. We just gotta wait for him to say box, and then I turn the song on. Well, here's something. This is the packaging to a throw yo throw man with no yo-yo in it.
Mm.
So I obviously had one back in the day. I had number 173. Now I own number 211.
Oh, that's crazy. Whoa.
Yeah.
I thought you were just pulling up the box from earlier.
No,
No, you have a
no, it's
different one.
it's just an
Interesting.
empty box. Yeah.
Huh.
Anyway, um, but an actual yo-yo. Let's see if I can find something cool in here. Ooh, this thing's fucked up, and it unfortunately has no caps. But we got a hybrid Hitman, hybrid response, starburst, and O-ring,
Oh, wow.
and it actually has no cracks. So this might play pretty good. I need
Huh.
to put at some point. It looks like I painted the rims gold with
Oh,
like
nice.
shitty paint. So it's
Yeah.
very disgusting looking and like there's stuff sticking to it. But I could probably soak this in something or like clean the rims with like some sort of cleaner, paint thinner maybe. Get this cleaned up. But that could be
Yeah.
a fun yo-yo. I can't believe it has no cracks in it. And the hybrid Hitman was really fun. It was like literally the Hitman came out, it was double O-ring, and then the Dark Magic came out, and the Dark Magic was hybrid, and it was
Yeah.
so popular that Johnny was like, "Okay, I'm gonna make a hybrid version of the Hitman," um, which didn't really work as well. It worked really
Yeah.
well in the Dark Magic, but oh my god, okay, yeah, that's dude.
What'd you find?
I found a Spin Factor HG.
Whoa.
I love these things. This was AJ Kirk's favorite 5A yo-yo for a while.
Huh.
It's like basically a speeder shape and the heavy gravity material, it was just plastic that was like injected with metal flakes. So
Huh.
it sort of had the weight of aluminum while
Yeah.
still like feeling like plastic. And it was interesting when you when you would smash it on the ground hard enough and gouge the material, you could see the metal flakes inside of it.
Hmm.
You can't really on this one, but
Yeah, I never. That's thank you for that. I never really knew what the heavy gravity stuff
yeah,
was per se.
yeah, it's literally like they took plastic and mixed it with basically like aluminum dust, like
Huh.
powder, to make it like heavier, and then they could mold it. Um, so very cool idea. It didn't really take off, but they made a couple cool HG yo-yos. There was one called the Matador that was really fun. It was Jen Baybrook's 1A yo-yo, which made no sense because Jen Baybrook was a 2A player, but
Yeah,
they gave her like this sick yo-yo called the Matador. And then
Jen, Jen, if you're listening, come on the pod.
yeah, for real. That would be incredible. I wonder what she's doing.
That would be a
Um,
huge get.
yeah, it really would. Dude, she's probably got insane stories.
Oh yeah.
Um, let's see. Something I learned recently, who told me? Tim Simcoe told me that Yo-Yo Jam only had a few different molds for plastic yo-yos, like 3 or 4, and they would just throw different rims on the different molds to make different yo-yos. So you know what I
Oh,
mean?
that
So
makes
like
sense.
the Hitman mold might be the same as the speeder mold, but they
Oh,
have different size rims, so they look different.
interesting.
So I'd love to like go back, someone who has a lot of Yo-Yo Jam yo-yos, like go and compare and try to figure out and label each mold, like mold number 1, 2, 3, 4, and
Yeah.
figure out which yo-yos correspond to which molds. Just like
Oh,
for historical sake, it would be kind of interesting.
yeah.
Um, I
John
just
Niram,
never,
go look
yeah,
under that bed.
dude, that would be incredible to look through his collection. I'm sure he's got crazy shit.
Yeah, when I visited his parents' house for Minnesota State's one year, he he like took us all to his bedroom and he just had this like huge plastic tub full of like a ton of unopened yo-yo jams. And he was just like, "Yeah, you can grab a couple." I was like, "What?"
Wow,
Yeah,
that's the dream right there.
yeah, yeah. Being sponsored by Yo-Yo Jam meant that I bet they had
Hey,
pretty insane care packages.
oh yeah, they hooked it up.
Yeah.
I saw pictures of, I added Todd Bell, which is Dale Bell's son. He's the guy with like the master hot stamper I've talked about in the past.
Okay.
Um, owner of Yo-Yo Jam, Dale Bell. But Todd Bell has some photos like on Facebook of his house, like the inside of Dale's house. Like just
Yeah.
it'll be like a photo of the Christmas tree, and in the background it's just walls, like literally the whole wall covered in Yo-Yo Jam yo-yos. Like they must have
Whoa.
multiples of everything they've ever made, like in that house. It would be so cool to go down to Florida and see that. Last thing, this is just sad. This is a grind machine too, where the hub popped
Oh,
out.
damn.
This unfortunately happens to a lot of them. It
Yeah.
has like a really weak spot there. Such a shame. I should,
Yeah.
if I have the other half, I'll have to see if someone can like modify this into something. Put like a plastic or like a metal bearing seat in there somehow. But
That would be sweet.
yeah, rest in peace. Luckily, I have another one. But oh,
Yeah, I
and
used to
all
have a
right,
grind machine too.
yeah, grind machine twos are so nice, dude. One of my favorite yo-yos ever, and definitely like it inspired the Genesis, which is like
Yeah.
probably the best yo-yo factory yo-yo ever.
Yeah.
And that alone is cool, but I think they play even better than the Genesis. And here's another weird Genesis inspired thing. This is a B grade Super G
Oh,
course.
whoa.
Gentry Stein signature
Nice.
yo-yo.
Yeah, that's his OG signature yo-yo.
Is his first?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think he ever had one with one drop.
He was on one drop. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, yeah, he was on one drop for maybe a year or two. He got second or third in Cal States. And maybe he got second behind Jensen, but in 2010, in that video, he's using a project.
Oh damn.
Yeah,
Gentry with a project. Very interesting.
yeah.
I would love to own a original project just for
Oh my God.
the historical value.
Yeah.
Such an interesting yo-yo.
Fuck. I think I had one of those too.
Yeah.
Oh man,
It
so
probably
many. that I
It
want
probably
back.
doesn't hold up. Like it
Yeah,
probably
I'm sure it
plays like shit now.
sucks. Yeah.
Hot tea. I'm on a tea kick. I'm just drinking tea tonight.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Tastes good. It's nice. It's kind of cold out here. Is it cold where you live?
Yeah, it's a little chilly.
It's been getting cold real quick here.
Yeah, same. That'd be funny if you're like, I'm on a tea kick, and then you pull it's a Arizona iced tea can. You're like, I love tea.
I love, yeah, soda basically.
Oh.
Yeah, so you wanted to talk about yo-yo music and yo-yo, which I think is a
Yeah, yeah.
great thing to
I
talk
think
about.
yeah, I think, talking about music and yo-yo, that's a topic. There's a lot of meat on that bone, I think. I think there's a lot to
Yeah.
talk about. I don't know where let's I guess yeah, for the uninitiated listeners that might not know, Better Off Alone by Alice DJ is like basically the official like yo-yo song.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it would be interesting to talk to some people from back then and figure out how that got started. Like, I don't
Yeah.
know who the first person to freestyle to that was,
Oh, do you know
but
the story?
no, I don't.
Really? Oh, okay. Um, so this might have been 2000 or 2001. The Bay Area Classic used to be called, I think, the Golden Apple Yo-Yo Contest,
Yeah.
and it was still in the Bay Area. And I don't know, I don't know why it wouldn't be. Anyways, but so yeah, this is like during this era, it's like everyone would show up with like a CD, and you would tell the person like, oh, go to track 7, and that'll be my freestyle song. And someone went up and they used Better Off Alone, and this was early on, I think, in 1A. And then after that person went up, someone went up after them, and they were like, "Oh no, it's good. Just keep it in there. It's just I'm gonna use Better Off Alone too." And then after that guy, the next person just like as a joke was like, "No, no, don't take the CD out. Just use Better Off Alone." And then I think from that point on until like the end of 1A, like every single person used Better Off Alone.
I had no idea.
Yeah, yeah,
I'll have to look up some of the freestyles from that year because there are some videos from the Golden Apple. It was called that because there was a comic book store called Golden Apple Comics out there,
yeah,
and so
yeah,
they threw the contest, I guess. But it's like on a stage in front of like a red curtains, and I
yes,
know
yeah,
there's like Ashkan Shaparnia, and he was an off string player back then, and Paul Hahn and Jason Lee. I think Jason Lee's is probably online. Um, but that's funny. I never, as a kid, noticed that they were all using the same song, or I didn't
yeah,
watch enough freestyles from it. But I know later too, Paul Escalar would use that song. I think in like 2002 at BAC.
yeah.
Um, so I guess it became like an inside joke, more or less.
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I remember uh when do you remember that Neo song that sampled Better Off Alone?
No, not off the top of my head,
I think it's
but
like work hard, play hard. I don't know. I don't really like it that much, but
yeah.
I remember when that song came out, a lot of people would use that for their freestyles just
Okay.
as like a nod to Better Off
An
Alone. But
homage. Yeah.
yeah, but I remember thinking like just use Better Off Alone. It's a better
Yeah.
song.
Yeah. Yeah. That's so funny.
I-
So yeah, that's definitely a classic yo-yo song.
yeah.
Um, but yo-yo yo-yoing in general influenced a huge part of my music taste growing up. I don't know if it
Yeah.
was the same for you.
Definitely the same for me. Yeah.
I think I was trying to remember where I would have heard MF Doom. Well, no, MF Doom I got from Cartoon Network. That's where I learned about MF Doom.
Oh,
So,
like Adult
uh,
Swim.
yeah, Adult Swim.
Nice. Yeah, shout
Um,
out to Adult Swim.
yeah, Adult Swim
Early
was incredible.
yeah.
They released an album with MF Doom called
Oh,
Danger
that's
Mouse,
right.
The Mouse and the Mask, and like every
Yep.
song is like Adult Swim themed.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, so I actually mail ordered that CD like off the TV, like called in and like mail
Oh,
ordered it.
sweet.
So that was my first Doom CD in like 2003 or 4. But other stuff like the Mars Volta, for example, which
Yeah.
that was Yuki Spencer, Worlds 2004. He
Yep.
used Inertiatic ESP by the Mars Volta, which was just
Hmm.
like such an unusual song um, to hear on a yo-yo stage, especially.
Yeah.
Um, Here, I'll just play the beginning of it. Like very intense prog.
I think I'm not really hearing it. I think maybe
Oh, word.
the weird audio settings like cuts it out because
Maybe that sucks,
yeah.
but just look it up and look up Watch Worlds 2004 Yuki while you're at it because it's a great freestyle. But
Yes.
just a very unusual song, and that led me to discover At the Drive-In, which is one of my favorite bands to this day.
Yeah.
So I owe Yuki for that. Um, Another one from that same era. I mean, I didn't discover Eminem, of course, from yo-yoing, but
Yeah.
Johnny Del Valle using "Till I Collapse" was like
Yeah.
pretty. It
Yeah.
was it in
Uh,
hindsight, it's just like kind of cringe now.
oh, was
It's
that the one
extremely cringe.
where he takes off like his
He takes
jacket?
off it, yeah, and he's super buff,
Yeah.
but he fucking won worlds, and that
Yeah.
freestyle is insane.
That's yeah. I mean, literally a flex.
Literally a flex. Yeah, you're right. Um,
Oh, that's a great freestyle to show your friends that like don't that aren't into yo-yo.
yeah,
Just to be like, look how
look
look how
how
kind of like
cool it
dorky this
is.
can get. Yeah.
He uses Eminem and wears a
Did
sleeveless
he
shirt.
was there is this I feel like this might be like a Mandela effect thing, or maybe there was a he used Linkin Park, right? For
in the
something.
in his clip video. Yeah,
Okay, right.
it was the end. In the
Okay,
end,
yeah.
yeah, that was
Another
an
very
early Johnny clip video, but yeah,
yeah.
I think that's correct. I think Sector Y used the end. No, they used a remix of the end.
Oh, like the
But yeah,
Jay-Z one.
no, it was
Oh.
it's like a really weird one. It's a remix with like this classical song. I'll have to
Hmm.
look it up and show you. It's actually a pretty sick track. But
Yeah.
so that song's been used in Yo, which makes sense because Linkin Park was like
Yeah.
everywhere when they came out.
Yeah. It's like the
Mm.
ultimate like 12-year-old like fuck you mom and dad music.
Hmm. Yeah, especially in 2004.
Oh yeah.
So let's see what are some other classics. Thunderbirds Are Go, Yuki
Yep.
2007. That's
Yes.
iconic for
And
sure.
then Speed by Atari Teenage Riot.
Yeah, Speed, because I think who used it first? Paul Hahn or Iji Okuyama?
Hmm.
I know multiple people used it,
Yeah.
but
Well, Yuki
I
used
don't.
it, right?
Yeah, Yuki used it.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait. Okay, I'm mixed up. Yuki 2007 was Speed. Yuki
Yes.
2005 was Thunderbirds Or Go, the year he
That's
got
right.
second.
Yeah.
And
Was
he's
that when
gonna
he had like
use
that like perm?
yeah, and
Yeah.
he did this the stall tricks on the back of his hand. It was almost a
Yeah.
one throw freestyle, almost.
Yeah.
Um, okay. So the year he won, he used speed. So he used speed because he was such good friends with EG, and EG used speed that same year to win worlds. I'm pretty
Oh.
sure. So maybe I'm wrong on all this, but they definitely both used speed for their world freestyles, and
And
they
they
like
both
would
won. That's crazy.
and they would hang out together and like practice together a lot. So I think
Yeah.
that's probably part of the reason why he was like, I'll just use the same song you used.
Yeah.
It's like a perfect song for yo-yoing. I gotta rewatch that freestyle. I can't believe I mixed that up. It's been too long since I've watched all of Yuki's stuff.
Yeah.
That's a great thing to do. Go in order from 2003 to 2000. You can stop at 2007. World's Yuki freestyles. They're
Yeah.
just so Yuki Spencer. I mean,
I mean, I thought his 2010 one was really good.
I gotta rewatch that. I missed that
Yeah.
completely.
Yeah. He got
That
fourth, I think.
fourth.
Yeah.
He has one from 2016 as well, or maybe he only has a prelim from that year, but it's
I
pretty
think he
good.
might have made, yeah, just prelims. I don't know if he got that
Prelims.
far.
Yeah.
He clearly had been like convinced to compete. I don't think he really wanted
Yeah.
to.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think so either. But And he's got some other weird ones mixed in, like I think like 2012 Virginia States or something like that. He won.
Yes, that's a
Yeah,
good. That one's really good. And 2012 California States he won.
yeah,
That's a great one. That might be up there for like one of my favorite Yuki freestyles.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went longer than I remembered. I guess he stopped around after that.
Yeah, 2010 he stopped for about a year or two, and then 2012 he kind of came back around for a little bit. I guess a victory lap, if you will. And
Can
then
you imagine if he came back now?
oh, I don't know. I just the scoring system has changed so much. I mean, how
I still think he could do very, very well, if not
yeah,
win. Yeah,
yeah,
I really do. I mean, the tricks are there. It's just a matter of hitting them on stage, which he's pretty
yeah,
good at. Like he's pretty fucking consistent. He
yeah,
would just have to throw in some movement around the stage and then get
yeah,
his evals up.
yeah. Zoning. I don't even really know what
Yeah.
that means. Yeah.
He has everything.
I guess that's true.
He like invented zone with like the bot arm
Yeah,
body
yeah,
tricks. He's all about that. Like
yeah.
he's so ahead of his time as far as single A being how it's judged now. Like I think his style fits perfectly into the judging system, honestly.
Hmm.
But let's see. Another really good one is, you remember that video array with Miguel and Jesse Garcia? And it's the Go team huddle formation.
I don't know if I remember that video.
That's a great video, dude.
Yeah.
Um, check out Array, Array, classic. Um, what songs you got
Um.
any good ones? You probably have more from like the 2010s eras that I'm not aware of.
Oh, sure. Was it Tokyo Police Club? The well, there's two. There's that David Ung video.
Yeah,
I
that's
forget what
great.
it's called, but there's a great Tokyo Police Club song in
Something
that.
with you, or
Ye-
it's on the tip of my tongue,
I
but
know, me too.
sorry,
Your
David.
English is good. Fuck.
Yeah, that's a classic video. Whatever.
Yeah.
Um,
And then
whatever it's called.
Tresley Cahill has a freestyle
Yes,
where he
that's on my
used
list. Band of
yes.
Horses he used though, not
Really?
Tokyo. Yeah, it's
I
Band
thought
of
I
Horses funeral.
no, that's someone else.
No,
That's
really? You're right.
yes.
You're right. You're right.
You're thinking of why am I blanking on his name?
Justin Weber.
Justin Weber, yes.
He used funeral. You were
Yes.
absolutely
Yeah.
right. I
Yeah,
was
he's the
there
OG.
live for both of them and I forgot. But yeah, Tresley's 2007 MAR.
Yes. Such a great freestyle. That's
Yeah,
a yeah.
that Tokyo Police song. Dude,
We've
this
got our
freestyle is
tracks
insane.
covered. Yeah.
Thanks to your older brother. Yeah. Um,
Such a
he's
weird
using,
voice.
I think he's using a blue freehand one,
Wow.
like pretty much stock. You can hear Tyler Severance going, "Yeah," in the background, like every trick. And I was there too. We were all there. What did he
Was there
get?
John Robb going, get it?
Yeah, I think he is one of them. Yeah, I'm so glad that's on YouTube. It's called
Yeah.
Nature of the Experiment. The nature
Yeah.
of the experiment.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great song. That is
Yeah.
crazy that that's like the only freestyle Chesley ever did. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. 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 That's a real like yo-yo geek, like
Yeah,
deep cut. Like, oh, have you seen this Tresley Cahill freestyle? Where did you get your
right.
mind blown? You've never heard of this dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Danny freestyled that year too, but
Yeah, yeah, he
I don't
did.
think it's online. Um yeah, damn. I forgot all about uh Funeral being Justin Weber's song.
Yeah. And then Zach used Funeral in 2013, I want to say,
Oh damn.
at
I didn't know
Worlds.
that. Wow.
Yeah. Because, yeah, I remember people being like, oh, man, Zach, he used this like amazing song. No one's ever used this before. And people having to be like, no, no, Justin Weber used it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. What did Zach use the year he won? That was 2015, right?
What did he? It was three different songs.
Okay.
Um, none of which were like big like hits or anything. I think maybe one of them was like from the Neon Genesis Evangelion soundtrack.
Okay.
Um, yeah, it was. I think it was like all very like anime inspired. Yeah.
I gotta rewatch
Um,
that freestyle.
yeah. Anthony Rojas, pretty much every single freestyle he's ever done uses an awesome song.
I gotta watch some of his too. I kind of missed when he was competing as well.
Yeah, yeah. I think he used death grips a couple times.
Really?
Yeah,
Death
yeah.
grips?
Like
That's
early
funny.
too, like 2012 he used death grips.
Oh,
I
I
think
gotta look that up.
yeah, he used hustle bones in a 2012 national yo-yo contest.
Hustle Bones. Okay. Yeah, he's always been ahead of the curve with music for sure.
Yeah, I think he was a big early I think he was on the Anthony Fantano train pretty early. I think he
He's a
started.
huge fan. I know he goes and sees him live.
Oh, that's awesome. I
Like when
love
he
that.
does stuff.
Yeah.
Anthony Rojas 2012. I'm gonna watch these later.
Yeah.
Damn. And then of course, Takeshi Matsura used what's that fucking song called?
No lie.
No Lie by
Yeah.
Sean Paul.
Sean Paul. Yeah, and I remember that freestyle being like so iconic and amazing, and everybody wanted
Yeah.
him to win. But I remember
Yeah.
just being like, "Oh man, I wish Takeshi had like better taste in music." Like he was fucking Sean Paul. I was like, ugh. And then cut to like 2 weeks later, I'm just like listening to that song all the time.
I listen to it all the time. I found that song
Yeah,
because of that
yeah,
freestyle.
yep, yeah,
And it's a catchy one. I love it. And that yeah, I gotta rewatch that after this too.
yeah.
What did Andrew Bergen use at Worlds when he got second? I'm just curious.
Hmm, that's a good question. I'm not sure. I think it was like just some like future based song.
It's called the artist is Machine Drum and the song is called You Betta. But
Oh, okay.
I don't know what it sounds like off the but I remember that freestyle being very I mean that's one of my favorite of all time
Yeah.
just cuz he's my buddy, but
And he's
yeah.
also one of those dudes who like Andrew Bergen would always get first place in prelims at Worlds. Like
Yeah,
you could just
cuz
book it.
he invented like that AB abs or whatever people call it, ABS.
Yeah, yeah.
He sort of like invented that whole like do hook after hook after hook after hook.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And someone pointed out recently too that he got second at Worlds without doing any horizontal, which is like pretty
That's pretty nutty.
impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um,
Horizontal is pretty much a requirement if you want to win
yeah.
at like a high level.
Oh, it would have been so sick if he won that year. But I'm also,
Oh, I know. Same with like Sebastian Brock in 2011.
yeah, he just Bergie is so humble and so cool. And I
Yeah.
met him and he's been around for so long, dude. I met him
Yeah.
probably 2007, 2008
Yeah.
at like Maryland States in a gymnasium and he was just a little tiny kid
Yeah.
and it's just incredible that he stuck with it and is still like relevant today.
Yeah.
But compared to like a lot of people his age, he's been in it like 5, 6 years longer than them.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
Um gosh, what's another one?
Hmm. I
Uh
know I was racking my brain before we started, but there's so
yeah.
many. But it's neat when
Kill everybody. That was interesting. When Marcus Co. There was a moment there where people were using Skrillex a lot when like after
yeah,
dubstep blew up.
yeah. It makes sense as music for yo-yoing, like electronic,
Yeah.
just because of the drops and the different the spots that you can choreograph to.
Yeah.
But
Harold
I
Owens made very good use of dubstep.
really
He would do dubstep a lot, and his style made a whole lot of sense for it, and like really grooved with the music.
it's another guy I wish would make a comeback. That would be so
I
cool.
know. Yeah, Harold. Yeah, he had his he has such an insane run too. Like He really just came out of absolute nowhere
Yeah.
and then just won a bunch of shit.
Mm.
And you can
Yeah.
almost say, yeah, yeah, he won in 2011 Nats. It's crazy.
That's right. He won nationals.
Yeah,
Yo-yo factory guy. Had a
yeah,
yo-yo,
yeah.
yo-yo called the Hot, right? Oh
Yep,
yeah, because that's his initials, Harold
yep.
Owens
Harold
the
owns the
third.
third.
The Hot.
The too hot.
I gotta get a Hot just for the historical.
You
Oh,
should try and get a Wu Tang one.
he's got with like the symbol on it, or
I think so.
is
Yeah,
it
in
just yellow and black?
the colors like it's like this crazy like black and yellow kind of splotchy acid wash type of thing.
Wu
It's a
Tang
very
Hot.
good looking yo-yo.
Damn.
And the design is very not yo-yo factory-ish. It very much looks like he designed it.
Yeah, the shape of it is pretty ahead of its time, I would say, for 2011.
Yeah,
It's got an
yeah,
interesting profile.
for sure.
That actually looks like it might be fun. I'll have to get a hold of one. And then there was a Too Hot, right?
Hmm.
See what that looks like. It's a bimetal version. No, it's just
This might have been pre-bimetal, or at least it being a big thing.
yeah. Oh yeah, I showed you last time, but I want to shout out Kevin publicly. Kevin Sullivan, aka Field Medic, sent me his Good and Evil H spin. This is one of
Nice.
the first bimetals ever made since we were talking about bimetals.
Yeah,
I just wanted to thank him on the
that's
pod
sick.
because
How does it play?
it plays great. I need to get new pads for it. The pads are like a little bit slippy,
Yeah.
but it's smooth and everything. It's just I need new pads. So I got to get a hold of Charles Schuler, get some Chaz pads made for it.
Uh,
Um, did you see they released the new freehand MG?
Whoa, no, I did not. That's
Yeah,
breaking news.
yeah, it was $400. So
Jesus.
I didn't get one, but it was half tempting. But they're different. Um,
Yeah.
the original ones were like forged, like literally they forged the magnesium in Japan. Um, these are just, I assume, made in China, and they're just machined magnesium.
Yeah.
Um, it's still really cool, but I think
What's
I'm
the
gonna. What's that?
what's the benefit of using magnesium? Is it like titanium where it's
I don't know. I don't think so. It's a lot softer than titanium. It's like a very
no?
soft metal,
Hmm.
and I guess it's more dense. So, um, I guess in theory it could be machined. Like the rim weight would be better and stuff, but
Yeah.
I don't know. It was a novelty when they did it back in the day, and now it's just an homage to the novelty. So it's like
Yeah.
a novelty of a novelty, kind of. Um, they're just cool looking. They come
Yeah.
in a cool box. And at the time, it was when it came out, it was the most expensive yo-yo ever mass produced. So
Yes, that was I remember starting or I I got into yo-yo in like 2004, 2005 for a little bit and it was before I had discovered forums or anything. And I remember looking at like the Duncan website at all the yo-yos, and I was like, this $500 yo-yo must be the best yo-yo ever
yeah,
because it's
I know
expensive and it's made out of magnesium.
they rarely are. Before that, I think one of the most expensive was the Super Yo Samurai. Have you ever seen one of those?
I have, yeah, yeah.
It's a metal renegade, dude. It's very cool.
Yes. Ugh. So weird.
They're just like, I wish they would remake that.
Yeah, those are bizarre looking.
It's kind of cool.
Original Spy Pure.
Yeah, basically. They were hollow. I didn't even think of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Like
Spy. Oh, I miss Spy.
Spy was great, man. Spy and Word are two
Yeah.
companies I wish would make a comeback, but
Yeah.
someone was posted a Radian for sale recently in the BST, the Spy
Hmm.
Radian. Kind of tempting. It's a very cool yo-yo. They also use D bearings all the time. Spy did.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh.
Did you ever play with a pure?
Maybe at Worlds if someone like had one in their case,
Yeah.
but I don't really remember.
It's not that good, but it's a
Yeah.
very cool yo. It's
Yeah,
kind of
it's
horrible.
the they look really cool.
Yeah.
The There were some very nice colorways.
Yeah, he did the VSOP, the like
Yes.
Hennessy, his
Yes.
Hennessy edition.
Yeah,
So
that
it's
was a
like
sweet colorway.
pearlescent white with like
Yeah.
golden. It's so sick.
Very classy looking.
Yeah, that's just like the most John Rob yo-yo of all time.
Yeah.
Sorry, you were gonna say something though.
Oh, I was gonna um Dirty Harry, the Jensen
Oh yeah, yeah,
freestyle.
yeah. Of
That's
course,
that's a big one. Yeah.
that's huge.
It's a big iconic song. And,
Gorillas.
topping off, one of the greatest competition runs like ever.
Yeah, for sure. That was such an insane year.
Yeah.
Sebastian Brock did a really cool freestyle to a Gorillaz song also. That song Dare.
Right.
He did, I
Yeah.
believe, a 5A freestyle to it, but it's a really
Okay.
good 5A freestyle. Sebastian
Yeah.
Brock was insanely good at 5A,
Yes, he was.
like very creative.
Yeah.
Um, and he finaled at Worlds one year.
But then he didn't do it because he was like, I don't have the tricks.
Yeah, yeah. He gave
Yeah.
his spot to someone else.
Yeah.
But the years before that, he did do it, and he used that song Dare, and that was
Okay.
really, I don't know, it stuck with me anyway. But yeah, it's cool in a song when you find a new type of music that you like just from a yo-yo freestyle.
Yeah.
It's cool, and it's a good way to expand your horizons if you're already a yo-yo player. You're watching the freestyles anyway and the
Yeah.
videos, and yeah, you can learn about some new music.
For sure. Yeah, that's kind of I miss YouTube videos being like a thing
Yeah,
just because, it gives the creator a chance to be like, hey, I'm gonna make everybody listen to this song that I like.
right. Yeah, it is so hard now with
Yeah.
Instagram, unless you're if you're doing reels and stuff. You did a great reel the other day with that bucket trick
Yeah.
and that song,
Thanks.
that classic song. That's so
Just
good.
breathe.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
another yo-yo classic song because there's a Sector Y video that has that in it. Did you know
Yeah.
is that why you used it or
Yeah, because someone had posted that video on
yeah.
the BST, and I had never seen it before ever. And the
Hmm.
tricks were really good, and the song was good.
Yep.
The vibes were immaculate, so
Yeah.
I had to use it.
The old Sector Y videos. They all are
Yeah,
so they're so dated because of the music, but the music is
Mhm.
also so good that it doesn't matter. But it's all
Yeah,
like that early 2000s like techno-y genre.
yeah. There was I think it's the song that Yuki used for his 2002 Worlds freestyle. It's very much that like sort of pre 9/11 techno music that people were using
Yeah.
back then.
I'm curious
And that
what that one
song,
was.
it like makes me depressed every time I hear it. It's got like there's a grimness to it.
I'm just gonna listen to a second of it so that I can remember what it was. I know I'll recognize it as soon as I hear. Yes, it is like a very depressing song.
Yeah.
It's very dramatic,
Yes.
and it has like a woman like whispering like "So no no no,
Yeah.
sweetheart"
Yeah.
in the background. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. And it just builds and builds and builds. And then he does Yuki Slack for the first time.
Yeah.
So sick as a little kid with a stock freehand one. It's incredible.
Yeah. Also shout out to Augie Fash for using
Sandstorm
Sandstorm.
by
Yeah.
Darude. Yes.
Yeah.
How could I forget that?
I mean, that song's obviously bigger than Yo-Yo, but it's still sweet that he used it.
That was his 2004 Nationals, the year he
Yep.
won, I believe. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
dude, with the doon 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 doon, he does like
Y-
an iron whip combo like to the
yes.
beats at like
Yeah.
that great part of the song where it gets really quiet and it's just beats.
Yeah.
Dude, so perfect. Yeah, he does like a double iron whip and then a suicide, and it's like
Mm-hmm.
perfectly to the music.
Yeah.
Augie rules, dude. He's gotten back into the yo-yo scene.
Oh yeah. I guess Augie's a
Like,
listener.
yeah, he likes to listen,
Yeah.
and he's in the Discord, and he's on Instagram now, and he'll like reply to my stories and stuff.
Yeah.
I gotta send him some dunks because I'm sure he
Yeah.
hasn't tried them yet. But
Yeah. Shout out to
uh,
Augie.
yeah, he's always a positive, good presence in the
Yeah.
community.
He's a wholesome dude. Oh, another song that it's tough to attribute it to any one freestyle, but I think it's important because so many people used it. Was a intro by the XX.
Hmm.
Do you
I
remember?
miss
Dun, 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 dun,
I
dun,
miss that
dun, dun,
era.
dun.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
right. Yeah.
I know the
This is,
song, but
yeah, this is around 2011-ish. That song was used at so many contests.
interesting.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, the XX is awesome. I saw
Yeah.
them live,
Oh, nice.
um, but I didn't realize that was a popular competition freestyle song.
Yeah. Also, the XX has a very good remix of Rolling in the Deep by Adele,
Really
which I suggest everybody check out. Yeah.
nice. Did you listen to the new Taylor Swift?
I didn't. I'll, I'm one of those like, I'll listen to whatever the good stuff that people have decided is good after the dust settles, but I don't think I would
Right.
ever like listen to Taylor Swift. I mean, apparently it's breaking all these records. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like Taylor Swift fine enough.
Yeah.
I think she's
Me too.
talented.
Oh, it's so scary looking at my email and seeing that I sent $2,000 to China for yo-yos. You just never know what's gonna happen, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be fine, is what's gonna
Yeah.
happen, but it's still scary feeling. Now I have to
Yeah.
wait like 2 months and just like hope that nothing bad happens. The factory doesn't shut down or something.
Yeah, I remember what was it back January 2020, maybe you were telling me about the manufacturer of the dunk. It was going kind of slowly and you were like kind of
Yeah.
emailing back and forth like, "Hey, how far along are you?" And they were like, "Yeah, we're going through something right now in China."
Yeah, yeah. It
Yeah,
was,
yeah.
and it turned out it was COVID.
Yeah, yeah.
They were like, there's a disease going around here actually, so we're shutting down the factory. I'm like, what are you talking about? A disease?
Yeah.
Like, I need my yo-yos.
Yeah.
And then
Give me my fucking yo-yos.
2 weeks later, I learned
The
what COVID
NBA.
was.
Yeah.
Everyone learned what COVID was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, she Shadow was ahead of the. She let me
Yeah.
know what was coming our way.
Yeah, that was a very like before the NBA got shut down, that weird moment for about a month where it was like, all right, wash your hands and don't touch your face and all
Yeah,
this. Yeah.
God, it was scary
Yeah.
when it started getting real. But
Yes. Yeah, cut to getting the groceries and then wiping them down with sanitary wipes.
it's insane.
Yeah.
No toilet paper.
I forgot about that.
It's so true.
So dumb.
I know. There was that guy who bought like all the hand sanitizer, and the New York Times did like an expose about him. He had like a
Yeah.
garage full of hand sanitizer, and
Yeah.
he was reselling it on Amazon for like $200 a bottle and making all this money. And then he agreed to do a New York Times article for some reason, and like immediately lost his job. Like his life was like ruined
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
like, why would you agree to do that article, dude?
Yeah.
It's
I don't know.
insane.
I mean, if you're if you're making that much money, maybe his just he didn't think he could lose. He's
Yeah.
just like, I'm
Or
fucking
he
killing it right now. I'm totally ripping everybody off and making a shitload of money. Yeah, I'll do a New York Times review.
yeah.
Look at me, I'm a
Yeah.
smart businessman.
Well, yeah. If you don't have any more songs,
Um,
I'm all out.
by the way, I do want to plug. I have a playlist on
Ooh,
Spotify
follow.
that I made called Classic Yo-Yo Songs
Yes, I think I
with
follow already.
yeah, with all the stuff that we've kind of been talking about. I need to add Just Breathe to that.
Yes, classic
Yes.
yo-yo
Yep.
songs.
There's
Give it a
Alice
follow.
DJ. Yeah.
There it is. Better off alone. We got fire. Fire's a good one.
Fire.
Yeah. Sandstorm. Speed. Oh, 17 years by Ratatat. Jensen used that, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
That song
classic one.
really that was a popular one within the community. A lot of 12-year-olds at the time using that song for their YouTube clip videos.
Who used The Kids Aren't All Right by The Offspring?
It was some East Coast compilation video. Maybe it was a clip video from a contest.
Okay.
Randy turned me onto that one as sort of a classic yo-yo song. I forget
Nice.
which video it's attributed to.
A lot of Skrillex. We got some Death Grips. Very nice. Ain't No Sunshine remix. That's cool.
That was Zach Gormley.
Zach Gormley. That's a good
Yeah.
one, man. Nice. What else do we have here? Yeah, there's that XX song you were talking about. Mars
Yeah.
Volk. Oh yeah, Tell Me When to Go. E40 and Keep the Sneak.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course, the hyphy movement in yo-yoing
Yes.
was
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah. There's some hyphy stuff in there.
We talk about the hyphy in yo-yoing on episode of the Radio Yo-Yo that I did with Brian Koski. So check out that episode, everyone, if you haven't.
Right on.
We go in depth into like how that happened.
Oh,
Everyone was wearing Bape and
I think
freestyling.
yeah, I remember listening to that and hearing him talk about yeah, Keek to Sneak.
Yep. E40, Keep the Sneak. Love it. Oh, I was gonna put this on my list, but I couldn't think of the name. Wagon Christ, Sadik Gladdick.
Yeah.
That's Mark Montgomery 2005 Worlds.
Mm-hmm.
Such a good freestyle.
Yeah.
It I recommend anyone to check that out too because the way Mark yo-yos now is so different than
It is. Yeah.
it used to be. The fully freestyle and everything like that is worlds apart from how he used to yo-yo, and he really used to yo-yo like super technical, way
Yeah.
ahead of its time. Like
It a very herky jerky.
ton of chopsticks, like
Yeah.
super one of the best chopsticks players ever, bar
Yeah.
none. So check out 2005 Mark Montgomery.
Yeah.
So
Also,
good, better.
Mark Mon, he kind of ties into the whole music thing. He's I think I attribute him to some of this stuff that I know from like through yo-yoing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's
I
very informed.
yeah, he made a Zach Gormley video in 2011 at Worlds when Zach was really starting to like blow up, and he used a very good song in that clip video. Forgot what it's called. I know it's on the playlist, unless it's like no longer on Spotify for some reason. Oh, another one. Um, fuck. Was it Asian Dub Foundation?
I know what you're talking
Something.
about.
Yeah, the Eric Koloski when he won nationals.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Another thing that Mark Montgomery did is his AP freestyle in 2003. He beatboxed live to the whole
Right.
freestyle, which is pretty
Yeah.
incredible.
That is insane. There
So yeah,
there's a dude at this bar that I go to where if he's a he like wears like Jankos, he's very much like a late 90s juggalo looking kind of a dude. And if there's ever any sort of a moment of silence, like no one has played something on the jukebox, he just starts beatboxing.
oh god,
And then I scramble for my phone. like,
yeah,
like I gotta fucking play something right away.
damn, that's brutal. This is that He's just at your bar a lot, you said?
Yeah, yeah, and it's like he's good at it, but it's also just like, oh, no one wants this right now.
What's worse, the guitar at the party guy or the beatbox guy at the party?
That's a tough one. I
I'd
think,
probably take the beatbox over the guitar, to be honest.
yeah, yeah, the guitar guy might be worse just because
Yeah,
you really know that they're trying to like get laid from it.
right.
The beatbox is
Beatbox,
kind of just like,
you're just
you
having
know,
fun.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's a bit of, yeah, the intent behind the guitar guy at the party is
It's malicious,
maybe, yeah, yeah,
creepy.
yes. That's a. Do you like Mike Birbiglia at all?
I'm familiar with him, but I don't know a ton about him.
Yeah, he's got. I mean, he's a comic, but it's mostly his albums and stuff. It's all more like kind of like a one man show type of a thing, but it's very funny. And he wrote a song called like Guitar Guy at the Party,
Yeah, I
which is
remember that.
very funny. Yeah.
Nice. Well, my cat is bothering me, so he needs attention,
Mm,
and I'm tired. So we're gonna wrap this episode up. But
right on.
that was a good discussion. We can continue that in the future
Yeah.
because I'm gonna rack my brain for more. Like, no joke, a huge percentage of my musical tastes come from originally discovering stuff in yo-yo videos. So
Yeah, totally. Oh, wait, before we go,
yeah.
what's the band is Avalanches. I forget the name of the song. So that boy needs therapy.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, from
It's
Guy Wright.
Western something
Yes. Yeah.
avalanche.
Western
Let's see.
psychiatry?
Frontier psychiatrist.
Frontier psych.
Yeah.
Frontier psychiatry. That
Yeah.
boy needs therapy. Yeah.
Yep.
That's
That
a
is a
great
good one.
song.
Jensen
Yeah.
used that as well.
Oh, I didn't know
Jensen
that.
Kimmett. First, he freestyled to it at some point.
Hmm.
Um,
That must be like a Canadian Nats like deep cut or something because
yeah,
I
or
feel like I
like
would have known that.
maybe Cal
Yeah.
States, something like that.
Yeah.
That's such a good song too. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, oh
Right on. Well,
cool.
let's good talking to you, Trevor. Let's
Yep. Good talk.
end this
Good
recording.
stuff.
But
Check out
oh,
the that playlist, classic yo-yo songs.
yep. Check
A
out
lot of the stuff
class.
we talk about is on there and a
Dude,
lot
it's
more.
huge. Thank you for making that. It's got
Yeah.
it's 8 hours, almost 9 hours of music. So
And
it's
it's
a
very
really
much
good
skewed
playlist.
towards maybe it's a little bit like pre 2015
Yeah.
stuff. There is Genius is on there, No Lie is on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at Me by XXX Tentacion. Who used that?
Oh, that's I forget his name. The guy he like models for like Louis Vuitton maybe, but he's also a Japanese
Yes.
yo-yoer. He
Yep.
used Look at Me in his prelim, I want to say, at when Worlds was in China, and he got DQ'd because even though it was
Well, yeah.
technically censored, it was just too like violent of a song.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, that's
Yeah.
insane. That's absolutely insane to use that. I'll have to look that up.
Yeah,
That's so
yeah,
funny.
yeah.
Damn. And yeah, one more time, Titanium Dunk. We got one more week on the pre-order. So
Hell yeah.
jakeboulevard.com, $300. I can do payment plans. Um, if you want to do a payment plan, you don't want to drop $300 on a yo-yo, I completely understand. I don't have that money either laying around. So it's $100 down. And then after that, you can pay whenever you want, as slowly or as quickly as you want. I'm not going to be hounding you for money. It's just you hit me up when you want to throw some money towards it. And then once you reach the 300, then I send you the yo-yo. So,
Right
um,
on.
yeah, check it out. And I'll talk to you soon, Trevor.
Dope. See you later, dude.
See ya. Stop recording.